Hello everybody, this is Michael at the Bushy Fork Rocket Shop. For those of you in ham radio, that's K4BFR, Bushy Fork Rocket Shop. I wanted to take a second and show something real simple and real fast that I put together today. I've got a 2 meter, 70 centimeter quick assembly ground plane antenna. Get in a little closer here so you can see what I'm looking at. I pulled the inserts out of a terminal strip, drilled the holes here in the SO239 connector. Let me get this one up. I made those 4 holes bigger so that the screws on this terminal strip would actually fit through them. On the center pin, I simply clamped one of my adapters onto it. These wires are copper-clad steel brazing rods. They're 19.5 inches long. On these, I came out 1.5 inches at all 4 of them, put a 45-degree bend in it. Give me just a second here and we'll slide this into this piece of pipe and I'll show you what it looks like standing. This is a very fast, very simple to put together 2 meter, 70 centimeter ground plane antenna. I also want to show you this so that you understand why I'm a little bit excited about it. This is where we are on the 70 centimeter side. This is my SWR reading. Where I am here, 446.400 megahertz. Try to get that so you can actually see it. And that is showing me an SWR of 1.51. At 446.05 megahertz, I've got a 1.14. My closest repeater is at 446. And for me to hit that repeater with that little ground plane, I've got a 1.26 SWR. Give me a moment here and I will go into my other frequencies. Hello everybody, this is Michael, K4BFR. I'm out in my shop at the moment playing around a little bit with a couple of antenna designs. I build these out here in my shop and I play with them, put them on the analyzer, see what I can find. I do not use the $500 super duper mega analyzers. I use my little $50 VNA. I happen to like it. So far, it has given me very good service with no problems at all. I do simple antennas because the budget, plain and simple, money is the main factor in everything that I'm doing. I operate my little 8-watt handheld walkie-talkie on the system. I hit the different repeaters anywhere from 12 to 25 miles away. In my hand here is a simple dipole. This is a dual band antenna that it does work quite well. The antenna I just showed you is my simple ground plane dual band. I try to make everything dual band if I can, simply because that's, to me, the most efficient way to have an antenna if you're on a tight budget. My handheld is a BFF8 HP. Yeah, it's a Bofang, the one everybody hates, but for me, that's a good match. It's a good radio. The thing I will tell you is when you get into radio and start operating as an amateur, get the best radio you can reasonably afford. Don't go out and blow your entire budget on the absolute top of the line because somebody else suggested it radio. Find one that will do what you need for the time. If you get one that costs $100, fantastic. That's a radio that works for you. If you get the one that costs $30, fantastic. That's the one that works for you. Get some coax cable. Play with the wires and the stuff like I'm doing here. If you need any information on it, I am very happy to send you copies of the papers and the notes that I make when I put these together. Anybody out there can ask another ham, and if that person knows the answer, they'll give it to you. This is not a secret society of hidden agendas. This is just a bunch of guys and a bunch of gals. Go out here and have a good time. The big thing for me is budget. If I can make something out of scrap material and have a total of $10 in a working antenna that will reach out 20, 30 miles and hit the repeaters, that's more than enough. That's more than what I'm actually needing at the moment. I've got a little mag mount on my pickup truck when I'm traveling. That's what I use there. I don't have anything big and fancy. My HT goes with me everywhere I go because right now the budget's tight and I can't afford to spend $500, $600, $700 on other radios. The radio you have is the best one for you to use. Get an antenna, play around, find out what's going on out there. K4 BFR, I'm clear.